some people be like, yo, why do people dick ride Rihanna that much? I'm gonna be honest with you, I like Rihanna, but Rihanna, you know, if I think about Rihanna musically, from where Rihanna left off in my mind, like in 2015, 2016, she dropped the last album, Anti. She's gotten bigger without dropping music. She's the only person, if you ask me, that has had like the quote unquote Cardi effect, where the less she drops music, it seems like the bigger she gets. Except the difference with her and Cardi, of course, is that she, of course, has a $1 billion brand, and she's parlayed all of the people who liked her in music to like just her personality, follow her for her product lines, and that's where she's making a boatload of money. But she hasn't dropped music, but people kind of do look at her like, her presence is that's the blessing for everybody, right? So again, the big thing for in many communities, not for us because we cared about if Rocky's going to jail or not, or what's going to happen in this trial. But people are like, yo, is Rihanna going to show up? And is Rihanna going to be active or be seen at this trial? So last night they went out in LA. I don't think that was necessarily best idea. Don't know if it was like a sponsored event for Rihanna, whatever the case is. But it also does kind of hype up this whole Hollywood aspect of it. Y'all are going out in LA and then going to court in the morning. Anyway, Rocky left court this morning. I don't think Rihanna was there. Apparently Rihanna was, and I know y'all want to say nobody gives a fuck. Why do people care about Rihanna? They treated Rihanna very special today. Like they whisked her into the building before media, before the gallery and everybody else. I think even before the jurors, and they whisked her out that there could be no pictures taken. And also the judge himself made sure that the media that was in court, he specifically instructed them, do not film Rihanna. So Rihanna is, I mean, this is like the queen. You get what I'm saying? Now, obviously, if we want to think like realistically here, I believe that the judge is making those instructions to essentially, kind of let people know, like, bro, don't, we don't want no distractions. And they could clearly tell Rihanna being there is going to be a distraction. However, she has a right to be there. That's the father of her child, right? Again, I want to apologize for the bad connection issues. It's going to be like terrible. It's going to be terrible, right? So she sat front row. She sat right next to A$AP Rocky's mother. And I got to say, kudos to Riri. Riri's locked in with the fam, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. You could tell, like, they're in it for the long haul, right? This is not one of those, with all due respect, Cardi just having a baby with Iggy, and then later he dips. Like, you could tell Rocky and Rihanna, they're a family. You know what I mean? They go everywhere together. They're usually off the radar. They're usually off the grid. It seems like they're really busy with establishing whatever family structure, who cares if they're married, that they got going on. And they're definitely very aware of trying to raise their kids. You get what I'm saying? It's cooking me right now. Yo, chat, I'm almost about to just do this stream in terms of a VOD and just stream and just like upload it and premiere it. Because I got to get this off. I got to get this stream off. And I don't want to miss a day. Nah, it's crazy packet loss. Did YouTube restart? I might have to tell everybody to come to Rumble. I think Rumble does a better job of keeping the connection. The way how YouTube works, every time I lose connection, it cuts the stream and starts another stream when I get back connection. So I could tell already. Let me see. Actually, it didn't cut the stream yet. Okay. It's been rocking. Okay. Anyway, let me try to continue for as long as I can. Again, this is going to be a problem. I was thinking it was going to stabilize eventually, but this is not looking good. Okay. So, all right. So Rihanna's up in the building. We will see what her presence does to impact the case. By the way, they talked about her in pre-trial. It's clear that Rihanna being there is going to be a big deal. This was A$AP Rocky leaving court today on day 3 of the assault trial. And this is him.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Looking good, A$AP.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I don't know why I feel like I've seen the security like mad places. Like Jay-Z got like a nigga like this. got a suit on. He buff but not too buff. They got him in and out of there quickly. Where's the lawyer at? Okay. All right. And yeah, I don't see nobody has a video of Rihanna nowhere. Yeah, nobody has a video of her. Yeah, you could tell Rihanna loves this nigga Rocky, don't she? Holy. All right. So cool. So now let's get to some of the details of the trial was happening. Yo, we're getting to the nitty gritty. This is probably the most important day. I'm really a little bit shocked by how this trial is kind of like taking place and like unfolded. It's happening quickly. The lead witness is on there. This is day 2 of him testifying. You know, obviously he hasn't produced any tears, but he's pretty much very well set on, yo, I can't remember everything said, every little detail. The only thing I can tell you is that I got shot by A$AP Rocky. He shows injuries. He goes over the text messages, and let's see if we could run through that really quickly. A$AP Rocky trial, law and crime. Again, I'm just gonna continue to apologize for my stream and the quality today. Okay. So we're gonna put this on 1.5 speed. Again, I'm gonna try to make this as short as I can for you, but I do want you guys to kind of get the sense of what's happening in court rather than just me retelling it. Commanders fans said, "Act, they ain't block your no damn McDonald's app, right?" Bro, everybody's trolling now. Come on, you know that's not true, but who cares, right? Listen, man, yo, you know, I don't even. Well, big shout out to my man Charlotte, man. He called me last night. We talked for like 2-3 hours, and you know, I told him the same thing. I said, bro, you know, his thing was like, act. Make sure you just use it as a learning lesson, and you know, you gonna be good. Just take them names. And I said, listen, man, this is my week to get my ass whipped by the internet. They're gonna say everything about me, and I deserve it, and I'm gonna take the ass whipping, and I'll come back. It's fine. All right. So let's get to again. This is Terrell Efron, aka A$AP Relli, and by the way, there's some more context I got to give to you about this whole trial too, right? So essentially, there's some backstory to a lot of things going on. So Relli had like these little back and forths with the other members because apparently he was looking at them. I don't know what he does, but he was looking at them with the exception of A$AP Bari, which is Young Lord. He was looking at them as like, yo, y'all have been like these waste men hanging around Rocky for years, going on tour, following him around like a dick rider, and essentially y'all broke, right? He basically, like, that was his demeanor. I think especially to it was either Ills or 12. And the prosecutor starts to delve in on the words he had or his demeanor with some of the other people, because then we find out that one of the guys, I think it was 12, I could be wrong, had a knife in his like sock. So he had like a knife in his like sock. Check this out. I hope you guys can hear.
You were making about 12, were they negative comments about him?
I wouldn't say negative. I mean, yeah, like truthful, kind of, not truthful.
I mean, were you saying, have you said in the past that one of the things you said about 12 is that he went on tour with the defendant for 8 or 9 years, but he was still living in the projects?
I don't know if that he personally was living in the project, so I know he went back. Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
Okay.
So essentially, he was calling 12 broke.
And about Ills, I mean, would you agree that that statement about 12 is not a positive statement?
No.
Oh, you would not agree?
I would agree. Not positive, yeah.
Okay. And the statement that you were making about Ills, do you remember the words that you said?
I just said he's a crackhead.
Okay.
Like, he's not like, nothing like.
Would you also agree that's not a positive comment to make about Ills?
Yeah, I agree.
So he called 12 broke, and he called 12 broke. He called, what's the other guy's name? Ills a crackhead. So it looked like there was all like. By the way, this is going to be confusing, and the prosecutor is going to have to explain this. Relli, if there's 4 people there, right? It's you, Ills, 12 and Rocky. Rocky and you are talking shit to each other. You called Ills a crackhead, and you called 12 broke. Why would you show up and meet the 3 individuals who you've had words with? That, I think that's what the prosecutor's getting to, because the juror is gonna be like, yeah, if I'm dissing you niggas, like, why would I show up 1v3? Or even if I didn't know all 3, I was gonna be, why would I go link up? You know what I mean?
Were you directing your comments at the defendant, or were you saying each of these things to 12B and to Ills directly?
I was just saying in general, like everybody, we're right next to each other, everybody can hear. You know what I mean? Like, it was just trying to like still back me up, like yo, chill. You know?
Okay. I believe you said yesterday at the end that you were trying to verbally express how you feel. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I felt like I'm never gonna see Rocky again due to the circumstances, so I'm just gonna let him know how I feel.
Can you explain that to the jury more? When you say, I know I'm never going to see Rocky again, what is that?
I mean, the circumstances, the situation that happened.
By the way, I see someone in the chat, and by the way, hey, YouTube, we're gonna experiment. I'm gonna try a new system where at different points of the stream, I'll have every single place we're streaming chat on the stream. It's gonna be still in the same box over there, but I think whenever I start playing music in the beginning, if we're gonna be on Rumble, I'm gonna put the Rumble chat on there, and if subsequently we're gonna be on YouTube, I'll oscillate between King Academics and the Academy chat. Now, hold on real quick, right? Somebody just said on YouTube, I think the Academy, they said ASAP Telly. Now, he was actually trolled, right? So ASAP Relli, who was obviously telling on ASAP Rocky, he was actually told, he was trolled while he was walking into court. ASAP Relli rat. Like someone called him a rat, and he responded. This is what he said. Here we go. Oh, actually, I can't play that. Damn backgrid. Oh my god. Essentially, what he said. I can't play that company's. Oh, is this? Oh, Meg. I can play Megan Cutter. Here we go.
Hey, what's that? Any comment on that? Would you be a snitch if somebody shot at you? Nah, I've never snitched. You ever snitched or somebody shoot at you? I mean, I got a bullet in my.
So I don't know if you heard that. So someone basically calls him a snitch, right? And he literally says, "Would you be a snitch if somebody shot at you?" Okay. This is him leaving the courthouse yesterday, and clearly, he's kind of standing by cooperating. Now, I don't know where y'all fall on the matter of like cooperating and telling. Is it tell? Well, I mean, the definition of telling is cooperating. I always thought that street nigga's not supposed to do, but if you're a civilian, you're supposed to do it. But also, I'm a little confused here. But also, does it even matter? Because for me, I look at him like, nigga, you were telling a nigga to shoot you. The nigga shot you, then you testifying against it. That's crazy. But at the end of the day, I mean, who gives a fuck if, about the street shit that these fake moral codes or whatever the case is. So anyway, let me play it again. This is going to be like the most horrible streaming experience. I feel like I should just like make a video and upload it. My internet fucking sucks. Out of all the days for it to happen, right?
Did you say no?
Okay. I think this guy back here, I don't know if you guys can see him. This guy back here is trolling him. So the guy who's saying something to him is here, I think. Oh, it's a guy with a camera. Oh. Okay, anyway. All right.
Like, why would we ever see each other? You know what I mean? So I felt like I didn't want him to go back and then talk about it and everybody just laugh and think, oh, Rocky just pulled the gun on Rel, shot it. Well, before then, he didn't shoot yet. But pulled the gun on Rel and made this big scene. You know what I mean? So I'm like, bro, I know you 15 years. I know everybody over there. Just about 15 years. Not Jamel, but Ills. I know for like 15 years.
I believe you said yesterday that when you went into this, what you call linking up with him, it was to repair things with him, right?
Yeah.
After he pulled the gun on you, how were you feeling at that point?
I mean, he grabbed me first, so that everything, all bets is off the table. Like, I'm thinking, what are we doing here? Like, you know what I mean?
How are you feeling now?
Oh. Wait, what you mean?
How are you feeling after he pulled this gun on you?
Oh, I was like mad. I was like, I can't believe this just happened. You know what I mean?
And was there anything else about the presence of Ills and 12 being there that contributed to you being mad?
No, like them being there, like just got me mad, even.
Did that change anything, the fact that the two of them
No, not at all.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna, I want to keep speeding through this again. I'm so sorry, and I'm apologizing to the people who truly watch me. I know we got some trolls in here. I haven't done a good job of getting the mods right. Y'all could do y'all thing. I I'm sorry for it's a bad streaming experience right now because of my computer.
After the defendant, but the two of you were walking together, correct?
I mean, he wasn't really following nobody. I'm just talking. They're all walking together. You know what I mean?
But you're headed in the same direction.
Yeah,
that
he's at Argyle. Yes.
And he's ahead of you, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Some big things are gonna happen. So he's gonna talk about 12 having a knife. He's also gonna talk about how Rocky was pointing a gun at him, supposedly down, and how he was telling him, "Shoot me." And then he's also gonna show injuries, and we're gonna see a picture, and that's gonna be a big thing, people. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be a big thing because I know y'all was talking about this Meg Thee Stallion injury. This shit look crazy.
So as the defendant got to the street corner at the end of Argyle, where did he go?
I think he made a left on that street. He made a left.
Do you remember the name of the street?
No, I'm not probably.
Okay. And when he made a left, where did he go from there?
He kept going straight till he got about to the street, to the end of the street corner. Like where the stop sign is at.
Were you still behind him at that point?
Yeah.
Still walking in the same direction that he was walking?
Yeah.
Now, from what you've described, going down to the end of the street, making a left, and going all the way to the stop sign, at that point you knew he had a gun, correct?
Yeah, I think he had a gun.
He had just shown it to you.
Yes.
And was it that entire walk, that entire time that you were expressing to him how you feel?
Yes.
In what you already described as an angry tone or an elevated tone?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Why would you follow behind someone that you know is armed with a gun and verbally tell them how you feel in the way that you did?
I told you.
Great point. Why the hell? So apparently, I want you guys to stay in the loop here. I know there's a lot of madness going on. Just focus on me for a second. The dude gets into the whole tussle with Rocky happens. Rocky don't shoot him immediately. That's the thing. Rocky didn't immediately shoot him. They get into an argument. They kind of separate. And then he continues to walk seemingly either following Rocky or behind Rocky. So the prosecutor is jumping ahead of this because the defense attorney is going to eat that up. Bro, if a nigga pull out a gun on you, why would you still walk and follow him after that? You know what I mean? So that's why the prosecutor's getting ahead of it.
Because I felt like I would never see him again. And I felt like since he put it away and went on a busy street in Hollywood, like he's definitely not gonna shoot this shit. I mean,
now again, I'm gonna call a spade a spade, no matter what with the situation. Got no horse in the race. I do like Rocky, but I'm trying to just predict, just for content here, right? I think it's a big W that he's testifying, but it's kind of like a Meg testimony. Well, like the whys don't make sense. So you're saying we seen him pull a gun on you. You say you were scared. You say you thought he could have killed you. He didn't shoot you then. And then you kept following him. And he's saying, yeah, because he put the gun away. That's a weak explanation of why you're following the guy with the gun. Like, why? You get what I'm saying? It's like, none of these cases are like super cut and dry. And I think that's why these guys are really taking it to trial, right? It's like, yo, if somebody pulls a gun on you once, you're supposed to run the opposite direction. Now, if he shoots at you while you're running, it's case open, case closed, right?
So you, at that moment, did not believe that he would shoot you?
no.
Yeah. Did you believe at that moment that he would shoot you?
What do you mean? Can you say it again?
The way that I asked the question before was a double negative, so your answer's not clear. So I just want to ask it a different way. Did you believe at that
Yo,
moment?
Rocky's mean mugging him. Like, bro, you really gonna snitch? Thought you was a real nigga.
That he would shoot you?
At what moment when I'm walking with him?
When he's first walking away and you're walking in the same direction he's walking?
No. Well, I don't know. To be honest, I wasn't thinking straight at that moment. I had a lot on my mind. I just wanted to get what was on my chest off.
By the way, I read this comment on YouTube earlier, and I want to know what y'all think about it. Because maybe I'm tripping and I'm just not from that life. So yesterday when I was commenting on this, I was like, I don't know a lot of people. Well, I mean, I do know certain people who think that's a thing. But do y'all know niggas who, if somebody pulled a gun on them, they would tell the person, "No, nigga, shoot me." People were, I guess, they were shocked that I thought that was alarming. I do think that's alarming. Nigga pull out a gun on you, you tell him to shoot you. You're either saying you're a bitch if you don't, and if you shoot me, well, I guess I go to a Tupac concert. I don't know what the fuck.
Do you think you would have reacted differently in this situation had that been a stranger that first pulled a gun on you?
What do you mean?
Meaning, if a stranger pulled a gun on you, do you think you'd walk after them and essentially?
No, because I have no business. I mean, I got away from a life-threatening situation. But in that situation, I felt like maybe put the gun away and seeing Jamel with the knife, it further me wanting to say, well,
Now, Tremel, I believe, is 12V. So that's just I've seen Tremel with a knife.
it was on my chest.
Okay. When you got to the area where the stop sign was that you described, you made the left turn, you walked to the stop sign. That's what you said, right?
Yes.
Who was the first person that got to where the stop sign was?
Wait, I see y'all in the chat. So y'all would swing on somebody that got a gun? I ain't gonna lie. If somebody has a gun and has an up on you, I don't. Anytime I think about that, I think about God rest his soul. I think about Stack Bundles, right? Like Stack Bundles, somebody pulled a gun on him and said, "Yo, give me your chain, this and third." And the quote unquote real nigga, I'm not, I'm not trying to be slick or nothing. The real nigga in him was just like, "Nah, nigga, I ain't giving you shit, nigga. You gotta have to shoot me." I'm not saying that was his words, but the nigga shot him. He died. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain people who be like, "Nah, nigga, I ain't giving it up. They gonna have to shoot me." I'm like, well, if they do shoot you, you just die. I don't know. Maybe because my brain don't work like that.
Rocky.
And then who was the next person?
Jamel.
And then after that?
It was basically me and it was kind of.
And when you got to the stop sign area with Ills, what was the next thing that happened?
I'm still talking, but then I see Rocky turn around. Can I explain what happened?
Yeah.
So I see Rocky turn around. When he turned around, he's like, kind of looked like a movie.
So now he's talking about how Rocky's holding the gun, right?
The whole thing was like a movie, like, you know what I mean? So he kind of like pointed down. He shot the first shot. When he shot the first shot, I felt my hand hot. So I grabbed it.
Oh, never mind. Okay. So Rocky had supposedly pulled the gun already. He still was like, they were still in some melee, kind of walking or whatever. And then Rocky pulls the gun out again and then puts it up like, so he's saying Rocky puts it up like that and shoots. And then he says he feels his hand hot.
Use him as a shield. He's going around trying to shoot me between the ears.
So I just want to make sure you understand. Rocky shoots. He says he feels his hand hot. Remember, adrenaline's pumping, so we could probably assume if he's telling the truth, maybe he got shot, grazed, whatever. But he says he grabs Ills, and now Ills is in between. I don't think that's the one that's caught on camera, Chad. I think that's the first altercation. There's another altercation not on camera, unless I'm tripping. Because if that's on camera, maybe it's because there's no audio. Because if he's saying I'm using Ills as like a fucking shield. Let's go back a little bit. Sorry. We're just trying to get like the real. Here we go.
And when you got to the stop sign area with Ills, what was the next thing that happened?
I'm still talking, but then I see Rocky turn around. Can I explain what happened?
Yeah.
So I see Rocky turn around. When he turned around, he's like, kind of looked like a movie. The whole thing looked like a movie. Like, you know what I mean? So he kind of like pointed down. He shot the first shot. When he shot the first shot, I felt my hand hot. So I grabbed it. Use him as a shield. He's going around trying to shoot me between the ears.
I ain't gonna lie, if that's true. Relli. Listen, don't get no shootout around me. I'm using your ass as a human shield. Hold up. Shoot this. Shoot him. Nah. Hey. Yeah. If you want to shoot me, shoot Ills first. I like that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. Chat, y'all want to use somebody as a human shield?
He shot the first shot. When he shot the first shot, I felt my hand hot. So I grabbed it. Use him as a shield. He's going around trying to shoot me between the ears. 12V is off to the side. I'm not really worried
the gun out. You had
Chat. I know. Listen, I done promised everybody who hit me up. I ain't crashing out for at least a week. But your op run now, you're with your girl. Is you're using her as a human shield, or you just going? Is that inappropriate? Cause you use your girl. Yo, who are you down to use as a human shield? Keep it a bean. Who are you down to use as a human shield? Spam who you would use as a human shield. It's good, Matt Black. Or maybe I wouldn't use this nigga as a human shield. You say you can't use your girl? Nigga said my girl. Yo, I'm not with you. What you mean you gonna use me as a human shield? I'm not with you. Yo, Nikki. Oh my God, not Nikki. Yo, Nikki, you use me as a human shield? Yo, Nikki done turned on me, man. Nikki been rocking with me for dumb long. Who? Dave Blunt's ain't with you, fool. Your cat? Nah, I can't do that. Nah. Anyway.
your right arm extended about shoulder high.
Yeah, because it kind of like, when he turned around, kind of like his back was turned, like it was like, it was kind of like just you turn around, the gun's there, he kind of jumped when he shot, and kind of shot down, like, you know what I'm saying?
The gun that he was holding, did it look like the same gun that he pulled on you at the parking lot?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're right with assuming that. Rocky, so on the camera, Rocky pulls a gun, and we've seen that. He didn't shoot then. But what happens is they all four of them walk down the block. That's why the prosecutor is saying, if a nigga pulled a gun on you, why would you walk down the block in the same direction with him and his other friends? And also, he said that he's seen one of them with what do you call it again? With a knife. Why would you walk the same direction with the guys that you think could have hurt you? That is a good question, okay? So they walk down past the little parking garages and third. They get in another altercation, and Rocky raises the gun. Bap. I don't know how many bullets he fired, but the dude said he felt his hand was hot, which we're going to assume means he thought he got hit. He grabs, who did he grab? He grabbed Ills, and he says he's trying to use Ills as a human shield, okay?
And when you say he shot down, what do you mean by that?
Like, I mean, like it was kind of like this. It wasn't like pointing at it.
Ruger Red, thank you for the gifted. Honto, thank you for becoming a member.
But it wasn't like aiming at you. It was kind of like that. So he, like I said, it was like a movie kind of like boom, and then like just running around trying to like hit me.
Okay, the motion he made with his arm, Your Honor.
That's right.
Yeah, so he had his arm extended out, and then as he was saying he shot down, he lifted his arm up to about head high, and then had his pointer finger sort of pointed forward, but in a downward trajectory.
And retired.
Well, I don't really remember, but from what it was more like it was fast. He turned around, and then it was like boom. You know what I'm saying? Like not like that.
Okay. You said that as he shot the gun the first time, you said your hand felt hot, correct?
Yeah.
Where on your hand felt hot?
My left hand.
Where?
Left hand. Just right above my knuckles. Like my knuckles right.
Okay, so he's basically pointing out, Nicolette, thank you. You've always been so kind. He's saying right below his knuckles felt hot. And so he's basically saying he felt like he got shot here, right?
Yeah, below my knuckles. So it's right here. And if I was to fall, you would see other injuries on that picture from that day from my knuckles and all around here. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, when you point to stuff, I have to describe it.
so my knuckles,
what he's pointing to are
from that day.
what he's pointing to are the middle knuckles on his left hand. He has his hand sort of curled and going across.
Yeah, right there. So it's
Hold on. Both hands off at the same time. So wait. Go ahead.
I think I was done. He motioned with his right hand across his left hand middle knuckles.
Ask another question.
You said that you then got behind Hills, correct?
I dashed to him. I got ran to him and he just grabbed him.
How did Hills react to this?
screaming.
So he says he gets shot. He runs to Ills to grab him as a human shield.
After he literally said, "You could have got me killed," and I said, "What? You came with him?"
Wait, I want to say right at that moment though. I don't.
So he's saying a future event that the prosecutor hasn't gotten to yet. So I guess later he says to Ills, Ills said to him, "Bro, you could have got me killed because you were holding me while Rocky was trying to shoot at you." And he was like, "Nigga, what? Nigga, you came with Rocky. What the fuck?" And the prosecutor's like, "Nah, we're not there yet. We're at the point that you run to Ills, you grab him, and Rocky's pointing the gun at supposedly you, but Ills is in between you."
I want to jump ahead. So right at that moment, you're saying he was petrified, correct?
Petrified.
Physically, what did he do? Did he move at all?
He was petrified. I grabbed him, and he's like screaming, "No, no, no!" And I'm using him every which way.
I have zero idea. Yo, I can't tell. Like, this is weird. Yo, chat. I have no idea what's going on. Let me tell you this, chat. Let me tell you this. Ah, man. Chat, chat, chat. Hold on. Oh my God. Cause y'all even see me? Oh wow. We actually got like 11,000 people in here. Yo, chat. Actually, more than that. Yo, chat. I'm going. Yo. Let me take a little sidestep real quick. I don't know what's going on with my internet. Like, whenever I get off stream, I'm gonna call my internet company, figure it out. Chat. Let me tell you this. This has been one of the most challenging weeks of my life. I'll be very honest and admit it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm talking to Charlamagne last night, and like I'm like detailing everything of the last year. And you know, we're trading stories because he's been through shit too. And I even said to him, I said, "Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I might have to become a Muslim or something, dog. Like, my luck right now is crazy. Like, my luck right now is ridiculous. It's like the worst timing ever. It's always the worst timing, worst situations. Nothing works in your favor. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, yo, bro, I might have to give my life to the Lord. I swear. Yo, play like this. The day I'm like, because I wasn't even gonna stream on the on King Academics today, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Because really, like, you know, when we in reality, I know everyone wants to act like, you know, and I'm not here trying to fight the system. And I've realized, I feel like that's kind of what it is. Like, people want full submission. Like, I've been cocky for too long. They want me to be just out of here. So like, even when I was like, I even try to tell Grant, I'm like, bro, don't tell him actually no sponsors have left because people want to hear, yo, he is done. And fuck all that. It's just like the timing with everything. I'm like, okay, I was dealing with an internet problem before. The shit basically I thought was fixed. You know when it comes back? The first stream that I'm going live on King Academics, right? Because in reality, here's the thing. With all due respect to everybody, you know, I rock with Twitch. I love Twitch. You know, I'm gonna work with them. We're gonna figure out whatever you know it is. Whether you know they weren't too fond about certain stuff, whether it's Aiden and you know other stuff as well. We'll figure it out. But in the end, I know what I usually average about 16, 15,000 people concurrently. When you take Twitch out of it, I get down to like 12. That's just off YouTube. I know, you know, I know there's a hate train on, not hate train, but I hate that word. People saying whatever, but yo, the chat's gonna be here still. You know what I mean? Like we're still gonna, and even now, like you know what I mean, we still got about like 10, 11 when we add YouTube and Rumble at this point. But of course, and this is what I'm telling you, I was telling Charlamagne, I'm like, yo, bro, nigga, I think I got the worst luck. I don't know what it is. I'm like, maybe all of this fame and like this fortune and all of this shit is just like, it's like God has just said, you're not in favor with me now. Every bad thing in my nigga, I guarantee if I drove my car right now, punch a tire. Nigga, I'd run out of gas, tire go flat. Somebody, like right now, it's like the craziest things happening in history. I'm not saying I'm, for the little people like, oh no, he's not taking. No. I'm not saying I don't contribute to shit, but I ain't gonna lie. Right now, like this week and month, is like God testing me. Like, you be talking that shit, nigga. How much could you take? Yo, my internet can't work right. My fucking internet. That should be a simple thing. And I mean, I don't think nobody's like messing with my internet. I think it's my provider because when I came back from Jamaica, my internet was fucked up. That's why I didn't stream for the next couple days. They came out 3 times and they were like, "Oh, I think we got it." We were okay, so I streamed. Then now, probably on the day that I'm like, you know what, bro? I see everybody making videos. Like, I'm not even like specifying hate towards nobody. I'm like, y'all got it. Let me just do me. My internet start acting up again, bro. I'm telling you, I might be cursed. I'm just wondering who cursed me. You know what it is? Somebody sent me some shit and said he did voodoo on me. I swear. Like, y'all got me on some like, I'm like, wait, am I cursed? Chat, I feel like I'm cursed. And I only feel like I'm cursed just because my fucking internet can't support a regular stream right now. Like, bruh, I got 5 or 6 topics. It's not even a long stream. I only plan for this stream to be about like 4 or 5 hours. And the first hour, my internet's crapping out. Can I get one topic in? Chat, yo, if y'all see me start being a Muslim, man, I just had to do it. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, chat, it's all good. All right, anyway. It seems like we're back. I don't know why my internet's like just going randomly in and out. Let's try this again.
Relli or Jamel, what did he do?
I don't know because I'm
okay. So let me recap since we got cut off. Rocky shoots. He feels his hand burning. They don't really ask, but it's kind of like insinuating that he got shot because his hand is burning. He says he grabs Ills and he's putting him in between to make sure that Rocky can't shoot him directly. Now the prosecutor's saying, well, there's another person. What was 12E doing? He's answering that.
Too busy grabbing Ills. I don't really see what 12E. He's off to the side. I see him off to the side the whole time, but I don't really know what's going on. I don't even see them running off really. Like, I'm still dealing like with Ills literally telling me I could have got him killed while I'm just running off.
Right. Like, again, I don't want to jump ahead. I want to stay right at the moment when the shots are fired. Are you saying as the defendant fires the first shot, you then move around to Ills? You're not paying attention to 12, so you're not entirely sure what he did.
No, I'm not really sure what 12 was doing.
Okay. Then after the first gunshot, what did you see the defendant do? Physically, what did he do with his body?
Oh, he's running up and he shot again.
What is running up?
Like he's running and shooting. Like he's trying to like find.
Y'all like watching A$AP Rocky's face? It's so like it's so expressive. Or maybe it's just to me. I don't know about y'all. I feel like I'm watching A$AP Rocky's face while this nigga's talking. And he really want to be like, yo, nigga, stop lying, bro. Nigga, stop lying on me, nigga. Like, you could tell. He got that face that he's just like, yo, nigga, stop lying on me, nigga. That's his face. Like, you could tell. Yo, his face is really on some. Nigga, stop lying, bro. Like, just look at, I know we could only see, like, the back side of his face, but, bro, you could tell, like, he got some contempt on his face. Nigga, stop fucking lying on me, you bitch-ass nigga. I ain't do a motherfucking thing to you, nigga. Like, you could tell. Like, if this shit was just, like, everybody chilling in the room, like, nigga, stop fucking lying on me, fool.
He's trying to look for a way to shoot. Because if I wasn't grabbing the Ills, I mean.
And either that or, nigga, you serious? Ain't no way this nigga serious right now. Is this nigga serious?
Did he physically come closer to you?
Yeah.
saying
The whole time it was close, but he got really close.
you were saying that he was trying to move motion around Ills, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna move to some video again.
New exhibit or
No, same exhibit.
I'm over here sounding like Quando Rondo. Don't cancel me, please. That wasn't a joke. That was just. Got me sound like Quando Rondo. No. Anyway. Okay. Let me fast forward a little bit. Because we can't see shit on this. I want to get to where he shows his injuries, low key. What the fuck is this? Here we go.
Yeah, right here.
Sorry, which shot were you talking about?
The first one was like 15 to like 15, and you run there, yeah. Pretty good go.
You said on the second shot that he moved a little closer to you. What would you estimate would be the distance of that one?
Oh, he was right up on us. I'm saying us because it was me and Ills. I thought it was a bunch of shots because I'm just trying to like, you literally just duck underneath Ills, do whatever. Which way he was going, I'm putting Ills towards him.
How many shots did you believe that he fired at you?
At the time, I believe it was 3 or 4.
In fact, when you reported this to the police, how many shots did you tell them that he fired at you?
I believe 3 or 4.
And did you tell that to multiple police officers?
I did.
Was there anything that happened after you reported this to police that caused you to change your opinion on how many shots he fired?
No.
So you still, as you sit here right now, is it your testimony that he fired either 3 or 4 shots at you?
I mean, I've seen the video, so I understand it was 2 shots now.
That's what I mean. Okay, so as you sit here,
Okay. Yo, chat, my internet is tweaking. I just don't know. I don't know what to say, chat. I'm surprised like we still got like about nearly 10 like combined all the both YouTube channels in the Rumble, we have like 10K, but I can't do shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit.
but when you initially reported it, you reported it as 3 or 4 shots.
Yeah. Because it sounded like that. We're in like a closed.
So he said he reported 3 or 4 shots to the cops, but subsequently after getting prepped for the trial and the prosecutors playing the video, he realized it was 2 shots.
It's real loud. You know what I'm saying?
You said that what changed your opinion was that you watched a video, correct?
Oh yeah, the preliminary hearing
Okay.
was the first time I seen the actual like.
Whoa, that's kind of odd. He said the preliminary hearing is when the first time he saw the video of him getting shot. That's kind of interesting. I would have thought the prosecutors were working with him intimately to show him the video and probably ask him to break down what was going on that they could get prepared. But never mind, preliminary hearing. Okay.
The sound of the shots.
Your Honor, would the court judicial notice that the preliminary hearing was November 8th of 2023?
I don't have the transcript. Does everybody agree with that?
That's right, yes. Okay. So between the date of this incident, November 6th, 2021 to November 8th, 2023, in those 2 years you believe that it was 3 or 4 gunshots, correct?
Yes.
And then after you watched the video that had sound, after the preliminary hearing, you changed you understood then that it was 2 gunshots, correct?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, truthfully, I thought it was way more, but I'm going off of the video because mentally I feel like I shot it a lot of times.
Okay. If you can, just clarify for us, when you're referring to something, if it's based on your memory or from watching the video. Can you do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Now I'm going to have to mark my next meeting.
17.
What you see there?
Yeah,
And what is that?
that's my left hand.
Okay, so this is gonna be like a big deal. These are reportedly the injuries that he has suffered. Kind of. Does it look like he got shot? It don't look like it to me.
And do you know who took this picture?
Probably was on my phone.
This is a picture you took?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you know when you took this picture?
Probably the day after or the day that day.
So you're thinking either November 6th or November 7th?
Or 8th. I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. Somewhere.
Now, chat, this is gonna get really spooky. I'm gonna tell you why. So apparently, ASAP Relli got shot, took pictures of his own injuries, also went to the scene of the crime, allegedly, and as well picked up he went to Dunkin' Donuts before to get a brown bag. And he went to the scene and found bullet casings and threw them in the bag, and he brought them to the cops. Essentially, he did all the cop work for them. So, here's the thing: as a juror, if the police are using his picture, we don't even know if he took this picture. We don't know chain of custody. Did he Photoshop his knuckles? Did he really get shot? If somebody took, like, we've never seen a victim just take a picture of some shit. You ever seen like an Instagram picture used in court? Unless the police took their picture of that. They're saying who took this picture. This nigga took the picture himself. That's a big problem, if you ask me. Big problem.
Probably was on my phone.
This is a picture you took?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you...
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bro, because I know sometimes I feel like, when I cover trials, I'm like dick sucking, whatever the person accused. But bro, why are you taking pictures of your injury instead of the cops or the people in the hospital? That sounds suspect. Especially if you're trying to say you were wounded by a bullet.
Do you know when you took this picture?
Probably the day after or the day that day.
So you're thinking either November 6th or November 7th?
Or 8th. I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. Somewhere within a day or two of the actual shooting?
Yeah.
And the red marks that we see on your pointer finger, middle finger, and slightly on your ring finger there, what caused those injuries?
A graze, I believe. Because, like I said, I felt something hot. And if I was to fall on my hand, I'm not no expert or anything, but if I was to fall on my hand or anything, my knuckles at the top would be messed up and everything else would be messed up. It just was right here.
Okay.
Okay. Now, it's always very interesting. The people who are getting these people locked up for getting shot, Meg has fragments in her foot. There's no bullet that went through and through. Let me make this straight again. By the way, technically, you still got shot. If a bullet grazed you, a fragment touched you, you still got shot. But let me make this very clear again. The similarity with this case and the Meg case is that, put it like this. If Meg showed her arm and said, hey, you see this hole and this big scar on this side and this big scar on that side, it's because when Tori shot me, the bullet went in here and went out here. Whoa. That's very easy and clear. What the fuck else could have went in here and came out here? That's a bullet. Meg showed up and she said, well, anyway. Y'all can see me? certain times the packet loss seems so much that it can't contain a stream, so the stream drops. I just genuinely don't know what to do. I mean, I'm gonna call my internet provider, but I just genuinely don't know what to do. By the way, we keep going. This is like a weird stream. So Rumble, based on how they stream, we keep hovering around 2,700, 3,000. With the YouTube channels, when I we went from 6,000, 3,000 each, and then we're gonna get closer to like 5,000 each, like 10,000. Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like at this point, I'm so unlucky. I'm like, maybe somebody is fucking with my shit. I don't know. I have no idea. I fucking have no idea. Okay. So, before I was rudely interrupted by that disconnection, my man ASAP Relli, aka Terrell Efron, his case is very similar to Meg Thee Stallion because a bullet didn't directly enter his hand and come out through another part. Same with Meg. A bullet didn't enter her foot and come out through another region. She was actually hit by bullet shrapnel, which means a bullet may have ricocheted off the ground or somewhere else, but the bullet splintered and the splinters from the bullet hit her. Now, according to the law, that means you're still shot. Now, when it comes to ASAP Relli, he's showing his knuckles. Was he shot right here? Did it go through his... No. It looks like in maybe a stroke of luck, the bullet grazes his knuckles or grazes here. Either here or here. But the bullet doesn't go in his hand. But it seems like he is grazed. However, according to the law, that still means you're shot if that was the result of gun firing. It's just interesting because I think a lot of us, as we look at gun crimes, what do you mean you're in court for a graze or shrapnel? Where's the bullet hole? So it appears that Terrell Efron, aka ASAP Relli, as well don't got a bullet hole. So we just over here talking about a bunch of bullshit. Anyway, let me let him keep explaining.
So I weighed 210 pounds. Probably at that time I weighed 190. So if I'm falling on my weight, my whole knuckle will be damaged on my whole hand.
Ron, that's the response to the question. What's the law?
When you say graze, are you talking about graze from one of the bullets?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. It's going to be a leading question, but you can't work that state.
What do you mean when you say graze?
Like when he shot the first shot, I felt my hand hot because I felt like I got grazed.
By what?
A bullet.
Thank you. After the second shot, so after the shooting, where did you see the defendant go?
I just ran after it. I just grabbed it.
But where did you see the defendant go?
After the shooting or while he was shooting?
After the shooting.
I seen him leave. Like he just took off.
Okay.
And ran.
And did he run out of your view? So you lost sight of him?
Yes.
Where, after was he the first one to leave?
I don't know.
Did you see at some point, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. Did you see at some point 12 people?
It was 3 years ago. I really don't really remember that. I just remember what happened to me. Like all the small pieces, it's kind of hard to like remember unless I have something physically or I said something around that time to remind me.
Was there a moment after the shooting where it was only you and Ills who were left on the street together?
Probably for like a second. He was still getting up or he was ready to run.
Okay. After Ills went to the ground, what was the next thing that happened?
I think they took off. Like 12 and Rocky took off, and then I'm probably like scanning the area to make sure he's still not there or shooting at me. And then I took off back the same way that I came and went down Hollywood back to the
So apparently he's following these guys all along. Rocky finally shoots, which I think if you're trying to like be realistic, again, if when you hear the prosecutor side and the defense side, the truth is usually not either or. It's kind of in between. It appears he thought Rocky was pussy. If you ask me, he thought Rocky was pussy. He seen that he was about to yoke Rocky up, get physical. Rocky probably knew he couldn't fight this guy, so Rocky had a blick. The other dude that probably knew it could have got physical, which was ASAP 12, he had a knife. Once he kind of grabs up Rocky because he's getting physical, Rocky gets physical, then he gets physical. Remember, 12's on the side. I think he's thinking, do I got to use my knife? Ills get in between. Rocky's like, man, fuck this. I got, like, yo, this nigga's dolo. Like, I got 3 people. I could pull my gun out. What's poppin', nigga? Like, what's up with you, nigga? Like, yo, nigga, I'll shoot you. This stupid nigga said, shoot me. What's up? Shoot me. Nigga shit. Rocky puts the gun back in. Whatever words get exchanged. Rocky starts walking down there. Ills follows, and 12's following. He notices 12 had a knife. Right? Here's the thing. Relli, and this is what I'm saying, even though he's a victim, that's what I'm saying, you got to interpret this in a realistic perspective. Remember, Rocky already pulled the gun on him, and Rocky ain't shoot him. Another nigga got a knife, he ain't stab him. So he's pressing the issue. So Rocky and them is walking that way, he start walking behind them. Man, y'all niggas pussy. Yo, what's up with y'all niggas, man? Y'all niggas really thought you was about to jump me. Like, come on, you got it. Like, we're trying to role play here. Like, man, y'all niggas really thought y'all was about to jump me. It's the only reason why the nigga who got a gun pulled on him would follow the guy with the gun. I just can't understand why you would follow the guy with the gun. While you're following the guy with the gun after he pulled the gun on you already, somehow he gets so pissed, he pulls the gun again, and he shoots twice. Once, that hits you in the hand. Now, I'm going to be honest as well, too. Based on the proximity, and again, everything you're hearing me say is I'm listening, but also I don't got no horse in the race. I'm just trying to tell you what I think happened, because anytime you see in a case where somebody claims a victim and somebody claims they're saying somebody's a perpetrator, the truth sometimes is in between. Bruh, if you ask me, Rocky pulled a gun. Rocky was not trying to kill him. Rocky was trying to scare him. He was saying to Rocky, you're a pussy for not shooting me the first time. Why are you pulling the gun again, bitch? Bitch ass nigga, why you pulling the gun again? Rocky's trying to let him know, nigga, I'll blow at you. But he's clearly not. Yo, if you shoot a nigga, or, clearly Rocky's shooting down. He's saying this way. Rocky shot down like, yeah, maybe something hit his hand, because remember, his hand is out. His hand is out kind of trying to grab Rocky. His hand is out. If Rocky wanted to kill him, Rocky would have just shot him in his chest, head tapped him. But if you ask me, Rocky is doing the nigga shit. All right, you think I won't shoot this shit? I bet. Bow, bow. But he ain't shoot at him. He tried to shoot down. The bullet probably grazed the dude, right? And that's how the dude is now, he probably realized, this shit is a wrap. Like, this shit can't go back. He's probably like, if I can't get some money from Rocky, that nigga got to go to jail. Does that make sense, chat? Does that make sense? Because that's what I'm reading from it. Rocky tried to scare the nigga, try to shoot down. Shit grazed the nigga. Because if Rocky wanted to kill him, he was just shooting the chest. It's the same thing with Tori and Meg. Now, I think Meg's story sounds sus. I don't know if Tori did really any shooting. I think Tori was fighting with the gun with Shorty. But let's say Tori was actually doing some shooting. Was Tori trying to shoot her, or was Tori trying to scare her? And that's the thing with the gun sometimes. When people have a weapon, when a nigga buck back at you having a weapon and they don't feel scared, nigga, what you gonna do with that gun? Nigga, you pussy, nigga. I don't care what you got going on with that. Nigga, Man, you gotta shoot me, nigga. Rocky not trying to shoot him, but Rocky's trying to scare him because the nigga basically saying you ain't gonna bust that gun. All right, let me show you I'm gonna bust that gun. Shoot two random places. That happens. Anyway.
Are you talking about the same streets that you walked?
Yeah.
Okay. So you would have been headed back towards the W Hotel in that area?
Yeah, correct.
And then did you walk all the way up to Hollywood Boulevard?
Yes, I did.
And from Hollywood Boulevard, did you walk all the way back to the Lowe's?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
In the time after the defendant and 12E ran away, where it's just you and Il, I know you say it's a second. Was there anything that happened between you and Ilse at that time?
No, the only thing Ill said, and I put down everything on whatever it was, he said, you.
Yo, he's so unseasoned and untrained to be a witness. He said the only thing ill said, and I put that on everything. Bro, you're in court. You're not talking to the homies. What you mean you put that on everything? Bro, you already put your hand on the Bible theoretically and said that I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Like, you already swore in, right?
You literally almost got me killed. And I looked at him and said, what? You came with him. That was the only thing that was said between me and Ilse.
So there was a brief conversation?
A real brief.
Did you physically assault him?
No, never hit Ilse. Never. And Ilse actually has a broken jaw. Like, he cannot get hit in the face. He has like a wired jaw because Rocky's cousin broke his jaw.
Okay.
Your Honor, I object as a stricken was not responsive.
Now the reason why they just did, and by the way, good objection by Tapakino or whatever his name is, Rocky's lawyer, is that unless you've seen a medical report of the other person, you testifying and saying he had a broken jaw is actually just hearsay. That's not like a real. Your testimony doesn't go towards any particular facts that could be used in a case. You believe he had a broken jaw, but unless you could be like, oh no, he showed me his medical report or I talked to his doctor. So that's why they objected, right? Because he's now putting another person saying he has a broken jaw, so nobody could touch him, or else his jaw might get rebroken.
We'll read the question. Did you physically assault him? The question is, did you physically assault him?
Yeah, that calls for yes or no. Did you physically assault him?
No. Ilse, no.
That night, November 6, 2021, did you know of any physical sensitivities that Ilse had?
Excuse me?
Yeah, did you know that Ilse had suffered an injury before November 6, 2021?
Did I know that?
Hold on.
By the way, this is poor prepping if you ask me by the prosecutor. The prosecutor, so there was an objection that was actually sustained where he was trying to offer information that ASAP Ilse had a broken jaw because the prosecutor is saying, why didn't you, if you're grabbing this guy, why didn't you hit him? He said, well, he has a broken jaw. The defense said, objection, Your Honor. How does he know that it's a broken jaw is an actual medical condition? How did you know that? So they pretty much brought it back down. Now they're trying to introduce some hearsay via testimony by saying, hey, did you hear of or know anything that was wrong with this guy, ASAP Ilse, before that date? The thing is about the testimony that this guy's giving, and he's the lead witness for the state. He don't seem that well prepared because you should know why they're asking a question like that. They want you to repeat what you said about him having a broken jaw. But he looks confused. Look.
That Ilse had.
Excuse me?
Yeah, did you know that Ilse had suffered an injury before November 6, 2021?
Did I know that?
Hold on.
You can answer.
Did I know he had like a permanent broken jaw?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. To go back briefly to the surveillance video. Let's stay with this same file, Your Honor.
15 on 15?
Yeah, but the file
Okay, we're gonna kind of skip past this little bit.
Essentially, what had happened during this incident.
I did.
After you talked to that police officer, did you talk to another police officer from that same station?
So he's talking about how he reported the crime now, right?
Video in this case.
Yeah, it happened before I watched it.
So, had you seen the surveillance video when you walked into the Hollywood police station to talk to the officer at the desk?
No, I didn't see no video.
When the detective from the Hollywood station
Okay.
called you, had you seen the video?
I'm actually gonna skip, not to make this like long and laborious. You guys can watch the full thing. They're showing like his clothes. Obviously, his clothes will be tested for GSR to show that there was maybe a gun fired in his presence. If you don't know, when you fire a gun because of the powders and the chemicals released from the, so a bullet is usually held in what's called a casing. When it's fired, the casing gets ejected. That's called a spent shell at that point, and then the bullet travels. What happens is there's like almost invisible dust. It's a lot of stuff that's kind of consistent with a lot of lead. If you've ever been to a gun range, when you go to the bathroom after you shot, they usually have a certain type of soap that you can wash off your hands. It's almost like you're probably like, I don't see none on my hands, but there's a lot of lead residue that's so very thin that you can't see. So what happens is why they would probably need his clothes, and they're going to probably prove later. Okay, we're going to prove via your clothes that you were in the vicinity of a actual shooting, right? If you shoot a starter gun or whatever else that Rocky's claiming, you wouldn't have certain residue on your clothing, right? So that's going to happen. We're going to skip through this. I don't want to like bore you with all the fucking details. He does talk about the text messages soon. Give me 1 second. Let me see. All right, here we go.
Text message?
Okay. So now he's talking about the text messages, right? And some of these text messages are literally Rocky saying he texted Rocky, and I think Rocky probably knew he was going to tell on him. He texted Rocky like, "Yo, you tried to kill me." And Rocky's like, "What the fuck you talking about, nigga?" Said, "Bro, you shot me." And he was just like, "Dog, what are you talking?" Like Rocky completely gaslights him like he never seen him a day in his life. Watch this.
1 second. Do you have a friend? First name is Justin.
That's my business partner.
Is he a close friend of yours?
He is.
Someone that you've done business with?
Yes.
After this shooting, did you exchange text messages with Justin?
I did.
And did you send him any messages specifically related to the shooting?
Not really. I don't know if it was people that relating or. Yeah, that's all you can.
Okay. So I'm going to display what I previously marked as People's Exhibit 20.
Chat, I apologize so much. I do know you guys are lagging. YouTube is sending me a message saying, "Hey, bro." I'll read the message. YouTube isn't receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming. As such, viewers will be experiencing buffer. Fuck. I'm so sorry, man. God damn.
Do you recognize what we see here?
Yeah, so I said I want to get this nigga's money.
All right. When you wrote that line, who are you referring to?
I'm referring to Rocky.
And again, was this text message sent after the shooting?
Yes, it was after.
Now, can you see Justin responds to your text, correct?
Yeah, he's a sarcastic person, so he said he's probably trying to get you to perform at conference time.
So when you received that, you didn't receive that as a serious comment that he was making?
No, because he always makes like weird side jokes.
Okay. And what was your response to him after that?
He shot me.
And when you say he shot me, who are you referring to?
To Rocky.
Objection. He didn't say he shot me. He said he shot at me.
Sorry, I apologize. I did read that correctly. When he said he shot
So he read the DA or DDA, the deputy deputy district attorney, read it wrong. He said he shot me. No, it said he shot at me, and yeah, they acknowledged that was wrong.
at me. Who are you referring to when you say he?
Rocky. Rocky.
Is there a approximate date and time when that text was sent?
Same day.
Is there a way to determine?
There is. Give me just 1 second here.
So basically, they're going over like what was the energy via text. Yo, why was you texting him this? Why was he texting you this?
Oh, November 6, 21 at 9:34 p.m. That would be before the shooting, correct?
That's correct.
Now I'm going to go all the way to the last page, page 10, and show you the very last message on this thread is marked at November 7, 21 at 12:46 a.m. Would you agree that is after the shooting?
That's correct.
Okay. Now you said he is blue and you are green, correct?
Yes.
Let's go through this first page. First text message. What was the content of the text message that you received?
Okay. You could barely see it. I'm not trying to bore you guys. Essentially, give me a second. I don't know if there's any more important details. So he was texting with Rocky. Rocky's hitting him back. Before they were contentious. After the shooting, he basically, Rocky could see from a mile away. He's like, yo, you shot at me. Rocky was just like, what are you talking about, bro? It's like, bro, you tried to kill me. What are you talking about, bro? Like, Rocky didn't text. Listen, he didn't do. If you ask me one of the reasons why, and again, I'm not trying to sneak this somebody I fuck with, but like, if you ask me why Tory's in jail right now, Tory's in jail because he got locked up and got on the jail phone and be like, yo, tell Meg I apologize to her. I was tweaking last night and I ain't gonna lie, man. I hope she forgives me. Then Meg testifies against her, right? Testifies against him. A jury's gonna look like that. Yo, you're apologizing to the person who got shot, saying that you never act like that. Even though you don't admit guilt, but then she points guilt at you. Yeah. You know what Rocky does that Tory didn't do? When this nigga said, bro, you tried to shoot me. You know what Rocky said? What are you talking about? What? Yo, bro. Are you streaming right now? Like, yo, he's not taking no pleas, right? He's not acting like, oh, whatever.
With his manager, yeah.
All right.
You had
Okay. And this was the last part. It wasn't that long of a. Well, actually, they never came back. So, dude's gonna like the prosecutor's still going. It appears. Let me see. It appears we're gonna go in day 3. He's still gonna be on stand. Here we go.
for sure. Those consequences have happened to you, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I don't have anything.
All right, let me see you at the sidebar. Not on the record before we.
All right. So the judge took a break there. We'll be back tomorrow with more updates. Again, Rihanna was in court, not pictured. I don't know if this is going to be normal. I would imagine that they're probably bringing her through the entrance where they bring through prisoners. Like, this is some secret entrance they're bringing her through. But they do acknowledge that she's such a high profile figure that the press capturing her at the trial might inadvertently change the nature of the trial. So